we get to sleep in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Energy's energy. If it resonates, email me, sunshinegoddess333 at gmail.com. Hold on, let me put this. My patient's already texted me. I do have work this morning, but I'm not going just yet. Every time I get on is because the enemy tries to distract this energy from moving forward, because love is the highest form of energy of all times. And if the enemy can distract love and get what they want, it's almost like they feel like they won. But if God, what God has for you cannot be taken away from you. Okay? Something in my ear is like itching slash ringing. So happy Saturday. Woo! Happy Saturday. Yes. TGIS. Thank God it's Saturday. TGIS. Thank God it's Saturday. Yeah. So energy's energy. If it resonates. So I was getting up and I was like waking up and turning, and you know what I'm saying? I was, then my son comes in the room and says, Jesus woke me up. He said, it's time for you to get up. I said, all right, well, Jesus was telling me it's time for me to get up too. So energy is energy. If it resonates, the way the Lord flows through my children is amazing. Not forced, not in church every Sunday. It's just because they're in tune and they know. And I'm saying with a little bit of me included. You know what I'm saying? So energy is energy. If it resonates, happy Saturday, Imelda. Happy Saturday, guys. I'm really interested in this reading because I woke up with the Blue Cantrell song, Breathe. Okay, so that Blue Cantrell song, Breathe. So what I kept hearing this morning is if love hurts, it won't work. So somebody's coming to a realization that love doesn't hurt. No, it really doesn't. And if you have to force someone to love you, and if you have to do all this other stuff, like if you have to force it, it's just not for you. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. You know what I'm saying? So um let's just take a ride down this song, these lyrics. Let's just fly through them, pick up the energy, and then we'll pull the energy after. But my download was if love hurts, it won't work. So I feel like this person, they don't want to say the wrong thing. They don't want to say the wrong thing. Then I pulled my cards out this morning because, Spirit was like, get some messages. Here we go. I still have hope we can make this work. And when I looked over and I saw that, I had to chuckle a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Spirit, okay, this person really wants to try to make it work with you. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to say. This could be a new energy. This could be a past person. Whatever resonates in your soul, it's for you. You know what I'm saying? Take parts that fit and leave the rest. Okay, so Blue Cantrell. This are Breathe. Okay, so if love hurts, it won't work. Again, this is an energy of somebody that's saying, like, I know that hurting you isn't love. I know that trying to be with you isn't going to make you hurt me. And also it's a huge sexual energy. Carnelian stone is very significant right now, and I keep looking around my room at my tarot things and I see little messages: get on top, it's steamy, make love, just to name a few things. So I know New York is significant. So I know this is an energy of somebody that wants to be intimate with you. If they've never been intimate with you, then they want to be. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, so we have I'm just really guided to just go through okay, so all we do is make up, then break up. Why don't we wake up and see when love hurts, it won't work. Maybe we need some time alone, but we need to let it breathe. So I feel like this person just tried to give you enough time, or give themselves enough time. You're only lonely when your homies ain't got a ride or no money. Then comes a drama. Some other girl's claiming she's going out with you. Again, that third party energy, because I feel like this person had a hard time being alone. Like, they always had to be in the company of somebody, especially when it comes to, like, they get their fuel from being wanted and desired by anything. Sometimes it's just the whole, who said that? 9/11, they realize that's not the way to go, the way to life. We can't judge people for what they do, how they do, their orientation. If they want to try and experiment, that doesn't mean you need to stay around either, because I feel like somebody was struggling with their sexuality as well. Okay, that's a big energy that was coming out yesterday. Just trying to figure out what they like. You know what I'm saying? They might just want to be by themselves. You know what I'm saying? What? Energy's energy, if it resonates, but that's okay. But in the meantime, they can't come in and play games with you, your heart, your mind, your emotions, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, spiritually. Okay, there is an energy of an old ex trying to resurface. This is somebody they absolutely said no. It's not happening. It'll never happen. I don't want this. It's never going to happen. But again, there's something about this energy. They're trying to, an old ex energy is trying to block out another energy coming in. Now, whether this is another old ex or whatever the case may be, but it may form, but it won't prosper. So if you find yourself thinking of someone that you absolutely know you will not go be with, you absolutely know that it will never happen, that's because they're trying to infiltrate your energy and they're trying to plant themselves in your mind to try to make you either reach out to them. They want to reach out to you, but they're unable to because the divine's blocking them. So they may just be thinking about trying to. It's giving me an energy of like them trying to create some type of telepathic energy with you, and no, stay your ass over there. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Okay, so all we do is make up to break up. Why don't we wake up and see? Somebody is trying to figure out being with you is better than being alone, and not in a sense of because all the people, the other situations, the third parties, they just don't equal up to you. What is the point of keep trying to go round and round, adding more bodies, not just to the belt, when they know that nobody equals up to, especially on a sexual level? This is this energy this person presenting. I feel like they're very sexually attracted to you. And this is the energy that when they are, it feels like through intimacy is a way they're able to express their love. Okay, some people express their love however their physical touch, words of affirmation, gift giving, do acts of service. I'm missing one. But again, the love languages. Okay, so again, their love language is physical touch. Their love language is giving physical touch, is being intimate. This is how this person expresses their love. So again, it's an energy of wanting to be intimate with you, to prove they want the closeness, the intimacy that you two have. Okay, summer, spring, winter, and fall. I realize that you don't love me anymore. I'm still walking out the door waiting for a cure. I wish you could love me more and give me what I'm looking for. You used to be the one I adore, but now it just seems like I'm unsure. Okay, so now it's a feminine energy saying, listen, like, I don't know what you want, how you want, when you want it, where you want it, but I just feel as though that this energy that I'm giving you, this love I'm giving you, just ain't enough. You know what I'm saying? Some people just get tired. Like, enough is enough. You give this person your all, and maybe not physically your all, but a lot, and they just seem like it wasn't enough. So then it's like, if you don't love me, if you don't care, if you don't want to be in my life, you don't have to be. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. I feel like you were just saying, okay, it's okay. You can go. But I don't think this person wanted that in that energy. I think they were used to being chased. I think they're used to people running after them. I think they're used to toxic third parties. Situations where it's kind of like there's people overly prove that they want to be with them, and it don't work. It don't work out that way with you. You're saying, well, I know who I am, I know what I want. If this isn't it, so be it. All right, like, you're not gonna put up a fight, you're not gonna be crazy, you're not gonna be chaotic, you're not gonna bust the windows out your car like those third parties. You're not gonna be crazy. You're gonna say, all right, listen, if this isn't what you want, cool with me, I'm just gonna go over here. And then they get in their mind, right? And they're like, all right, I'm gonna wait. And then it's like an energy of, well, I thought you'd be back by now. What? Well, you don't get paid to think. Okay, if you got paid to think, obviously you'd realize what this person feels. Okay, so divine masculine comes back. If I don't work, you call me sorry, good for nothing. But when I'm at work, you think I'm always up to something. All I'm trying to do is make the bacon and bring home some ends. I'm not cheating. You need to stop listening to your friends. Girl, what you want to do, you want to air it out or breathe, or you want to work it out and leave. The fact of the matter is, but the problem is, it's a big communication gap. Clearly, there's some type of communication that needs to happen between these two people. You need to figure it out. You're either going to be together, make it work, or you're going to let it go and move on with your damn life. But standing in the doorway, it feels like, oh my God, I'm drilling because I'm getting very passionate about this message. It feels like both of you are standing in the doorway. I'm not pointing fingers at nobody at this point in this moment. It feels like because you're not actually letting go, but they're not actually moving forward. So everyone's just standing still. You two are just standing crunched in the doorway trying to figure this thing out. And I just feel like somebody's afraid to make the first move because there's an energy here where if I let go, but what if it would have worked, right? But there's an energy here, but if I let go, what if it would have worked? Both of you are in that same energy of saying, if I let go, but it would have worked. So that's why I feel like I got the download. If love Emily, if love hurts, it won't work. It can't work if it hurts. Okay, so we need to some time alone so we could just let it breathe. That's why there was a divine separation between you two, because the divine's honoring your heart. Clearly, this person still wants to be with you. Clearly, you still want to be with this person, but there's a huge communication gap where they say, I'm not going to say nothing. Right? Or you say, I'm not going to say nothing, afraid to say the wrong things because, but listen, you got to speak your truth. If you don't speak your truth, how will you know? What if this person's thinking like, all right, this person really doesn't love me or care, but you're saying, oh my God, I love them, I care for them, I just don't know what move to make. It's got a conversation has to be had here. A conversation has got to be had between you two, because it's clearly there's an energy here that it wants to work. It wants to work. This space, give anything time or space. It's so funny because I opened YouTube this morning. It was my short. I was like a little bit sleepy. I was like, oh, that's a good title. And I was like, wait, those are my nails. I was cracking up. It was my own short that I picked up, and the one that I was looking at was Time Nor Distance. It was a confirmation for the download that I got. Time nor distance stops this person from thinking about you, wanting to be with you. It's unusual. No, you're tired of the usual. Trey Songz. Ooh, Trey Songz' birthday must be coming. I've been picking up a lot of Trey Songz lately. But again, this person, they're whatever they were used to, you don't provide that. It's like this person cannot even have like casual situationships after meeting you. Like, they don't work the way that it used to. Like, it's almost like sometimes you've altered this person's life by coming in your true authenticity, by coming in pure. But the difference between you and other people is this a true divine counterpart, right? Well, they may have met soulmates along the way and karmics along the way, and whatever the other case may be, whatever those other Jezebel, low vibrational, lustful energies, they're just doing something just a whole. But it's your whole person in yourself, right? How you feel about this person. It's undeniable that the way you make them feel by the way that you touch them. Yes, they've been touched by other people. Yes, they've been having conversations. Yes, they've been intimate with other people. They've had experiences, but nothing equates to the experience that you give them in their life. That is a big difference. And they're realizing that if I don't say anything, afraid to lose you forever. Okay. I still can't promise anything right now. Okay, not wanting to say anything, but still hoping that they can make this work. So energy's energy. If it resonates. So Blue Cantrell and 40 West Coast mix. Shout out to my West Coast baby. Even though I know that's East Coast, but I just want to say that. You know what I'm saying? So here we go. Let's get some messages. I still have so many doubts. Okay. This is the feminine cards. You hurt me, I probably hurt you. I'm not mad. Forgiveness and understanding are key. Okay, so I love this because I feel like, what I really feel like right now? I feel like this is a divine counterpart that shared this energy. I feel like you two share the same energy. Well, I was about to say a cuss word, but I'm doing good so far. You two share the same energy when it comes to it, but you don't know because you don't talk about it. You don't communicate. You don't say anything. Both of you feel like if we say nothing, it'll be fine, but your heart's literally yearning to be with each other. Third parties don't matter. Other people don't matter. If they went and dated other people and they still want to be with you, well, guess what it is? If you date and be with other people and still want to be with them, it's y'all need to figure this out. Have a conversation. But it's a big communication gap. Okay, so the divine masculine's coming forward like, listen, what up? You want to be with me? You want to do this? Like, what do you want? Are you going to always accuse me? See, that's the thing. Like, this person, again, they've done so much in the past that they're worried that, like, this person knows that they have to earn your trust. Maybe you don't trust them. Maybe you do, but whatever the case may be, they want to come back to you. Okay, I might have ignored you, but deep down, I want to talk to you so much. There we go. I should be a rapper. When it starts rhyming and the words start flowing, it's a go. It's a go. Spirit says it's a go. Again, they're realizing maturity, growth. Okay, there's growth and maturity here amongst both of you two, but realizing that communication is key. Energy's energy. If it resonates. Okay, so I realized I was selfish. I feel ashamed of that. Okay, I need to make a healthy boundary. I wasn't trying to hurt you. Somebody stepping their game up. That's what I'm talking about. Stepping their game up. I love this. This could be either you and or them. Okay, there's no pointed fingers here. Usually I say this energy is of the, no, it's no pointed fingers here. It's literally, there's a huge communication gap that needs to be had closed. You're either going to be together, work it out, or you're going to spend the rest of your life fantasizing, dreaming about each other, wondering who, what, when, where, why, or how, knowing that when other people come in your life, they're not enough. They don't cut it. Like I said, They may have met soulmates along the line, yes, but this is something different about this relationship, about this connection, that both of you have realized it is what it is what it's gonna be. Okay, Spirit, more than I'm sorry I didn't appreciate your love. Okay, so another energy, Spirit, clarify some more of this energy. I got 2 here, we got 3 here. Okay, I had to walk away because it felt too intense. Afraid, being afraid. Ooh, this is deep. I don't know, I'm not used to these feelings. They don't want to run. Somebody, we don't even talk anymore, we don't even know what we argue about. Some people work things out and some just don't know how to change. Whoa, just don't wait till the water run dry. We will watch our life pass us by. You'll make the biggest mistakes of our life. Don't do it, baby. I don't know. I'm picturing marriage energy here, okay? I feel ashamed of the things I've said and done. Okay, so again, both of you may be ashamed of the things you said and done. Maybe someone's being a little crazy, whatever the case may be, but there's a lot of energy surrounding you too, okay? Look at both of you. I feel ashamed for the things I've said and done. Maybe you feel ashamed because you overgave and you overextended and you weren't getting back what you wanted. Maybe they feel ashamed because they allowed you to overextend, overgive, and didn't put healthy boundaries. Whatever the case may be, y'all both feel the same way. This is an energy. Okay, 1 more, 2 more coming out, okay? I'm trying to get you out of my mind, but I can't. I want to reach out, but I'm stubborn. Somebody needs to change their ways. Spirit keeps pulling me. I wanted to get in touch, but I got scared you would reject me because I regret how I handled the situation. This is really what this is about. Somebody's very regretful of what they've said, of what they've done to you in the past, and now they just want to make it work. That's literally what I'm picking up. Energy's energy. If it resonates. Like Spirit just telling me to keep on pulling, okay? I've been checking on you. Girl, I want you to know I can't get you out of my head. Girl, I want you to know I don't know if that's how you feel. Did I lose you? So somebody's like, did I lose you? Are you gone forever? Okay, the intensity of our connection frightened me. Again, we understand that. Energy's energy. Last but not least, Spirit, these two. Okay, you're unlike everyone else I ever met. Opinions of others are affecting my decision. And again, this person hates, regrets, that they listened to other people when it came to this situation. They really just regret that. They really regret that because they should use their own intuition about how they felt about you. Again, look at, you're the only one. They have fake social media accounts to they're keeping up with you. But you're the only one. You're the only one they want. At the end of the day's got to end, deck closed. You're the only one they want to be with. I was wondering, like, Spirit, what you giving me vibe of the day? I ain't getting no toxicity here, but vibe of the day is not always toxic. But again, what's the toxic part here? Somebody may want to meet you at the park and have a conversation. But the toxic part here is not being able to communicate, the rejection energy, listening to other people, being afraid of their energy, realizing and being ashamed. Somebody was ashamed of what they've done. They're ignoring their own feelings, their own intuition, just really in this energy of like, I should have appreciated you when I had you. You know what I'm saying? Energy's energy. If it resonates, because if love hurts, it won't work. And they realize that. This person, they're like, damn, I hurt when I'm away from you. I hurt that I can't make it right. Like, what can I do? This person, they desire nothing but to be with you. That's what you're like, well, if somebody wants to be with me, they would be with me. Yeah, but they're afraid with this 10 of Swords energy. Like, they did a lot of shit. Are you going to take them back? Are you going to 7 of Swords? They did a lot of lying, deceitful energy. People change, people grow, people get better. Right? This is supernatural to me. It feels very supernatural-ish. Yeah, look at the Emperor energy. Woo, coming right on out. Okay, sir, Mr. Divine Masculine, making your presence known. Empress energy. They're saying, I'm going to show up. They show up in the spiritual realm. On a spiritual standpoint, when they come across my desk, they show up very high and very honorable. Because their spirit knows that they've united with, this is heavy twin flame energy. I couldn't deny it if I wanted to. Yeah, but endings are new beginnings, heavy Scorpio energy, transforming. In order to become this emperor, they had to come out of this energy. Spirit, what was it? Yeah, the star card, healing energy. They had to heal who they were, what they were, the things they've done, being ashamed. Okay, so they had to overcome a lot of things. Okay, it wasn't just wanting to move forward. They had to overcome the shame, the worry about being rejected, how they handled it, the intensity, other people, opinions, ashamed, intensity. It just ruminates in this person's mind. But listen, they know that they have to let go of the past to be able to move forward, but very afraid of being rejected. It's like, listen, damn if you do, damn if you don't, right? But if you never see, if you never try, then you'll just never know. And this is they can't, they're very restless about this connection. They're very restless when it comes to you with this Ace of Pentacles because they want this new beginning. Somebody's getting their money up, their finances up, right? Somebody wants this new beginning in love with you. They want stability. They want to come in and create a stable relationship, a stable environment, because you're the one that I think about all day. Now, if this person ever wanted open relationships in the past or thought they needed more than one person, they're realizing they don't need that. That's not going to work for them. That's not going to work for them at all. With the moon card, secrecy, having secrets, this fell out right out all by itself. Okay. The delusions of other people hiding their feelings from you. None of this is working. It happened, it worked with other people, but when it comes to you, it just doesn't work that way. Energy's energy, if it resonates. And I just feel like somebody's got a reading on you. Again, with this Ace of Pentacles and this Death card, they got a reading on you. Now, before, whoever they were getting readings for about bullshit. Right? Email me if y'all want a reading. Whoever they were getting readings about before, bullshit, they were telling them bullshit. Like, you could be a teacher, and they're saying, yeah, this person's a cop. They knew it was bullshit. They're getting the scoop on you that you are financially okay, that you are stable, that you don't have any secrets, that you went through a lot because of this relationship connection, that you're busy healing yourself and not working on other people, and you're literally in your Empress energy, and that you also desire to want to be with them. This is the thing that this person knows, that thank God they got a different tarot reader. Some of y'all don't trust some people. And don't go around so many different tarot readers trying to figure this and figure that out. Stick with one. If you don't go to 900 different barbers, why do you go to 900 different tarot readers? It makes it's not good for your spiritual health. It's not good for that, because you don't know, like, it's just that, like, this person here, this energy that I pick up, they were talking to the wrong person, realizing it, but still they had hope. They just wanted an answer, but the divine was encouraging this person to use their intuition when it came to you. Now, damn well that person's not no police officer. Why do you even listen? The signs are there. The signs are there. Energy's energy. If it resonates with the Page of Pentacles, because they just needed some information, okay? Like, this person, like, I just wanted to know. But again, good news and earthly matters. I love that with this Emperor energy, because this person's really getting their finances up. They're really becoming better, solidifying their money, not overspending. They're just changing. Again, with the Death card and the Star card, transforming, because they are committed to healing. Their heart chakra never closed. Something about you, their heart chakra never closed. Energy's energy. If it resonates with the Queen of Wands, 3 of Wands, they could see forever. They could see forever with you, someone that they could be in a relationship connection. Now, Spirit, let's clarify this third-party energy, because, this third-party energy. And I wanted to do a reading on a third party, but first of all, I don't want to go to work with no toxic-ass energy on me. So don't forget, I am doing that reading. Just wait. Look at Queen of Wands. Somebody tried to... I might have ignored, but deep down I want to talk to you. Yeah, because they were too busy trying to entertain another relationship, another connection, and that did not work out exactly what they want. There were lies, deception, cheating. 777 is your confirmation. They thought the grass was greener. Hey, if they think the grass is greener, let them go over there. Let them go over there until they realize it's not even grass. It's what's that fake grass that be inside turf, or that fake grass that they put in, like, the field houses and stuff. Yeah, nothing grows out of that. They can't grow shit out of that relationship connection. They thought for some reason it could have been finances involved, but they can't grow. You can't take seeds, throw them on the sidewalk and be like, grow trees, roses, flowers, sunflowers, daisies, daffodils. Nothing's working. Nothing's working over there. That third party was nothing but lies, deceit, and low vibrational energy, and they know that. But again, they tried to go sneak off and have another relationship with you, and that didn't work, because they really didn't want to be with that person, or they tried to make you jealous with that person, and all they did was fall flat on their face. Okay, Spain is significant. My dreams are off the hook. I moved to Spain in my dreams. It was such a different culture. It was so different, but I literally go to sleep here and I wake up somewhere else. And I had a new baby too, so that was kind of interesting, but I could never see the baby. But Spain's significant. I moved to Spain. It was just crazy. It was crazy. That's all I remember is I moved to Spain. I could see the dream still, but it was so crazy. Spirit clarifies some of these energies. 2 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. They want to create this 10 of Pentacles. No more juggling. No more shopping sprees. No more late night creeps. No more you can't get it. They already deaded this third party situation, so you don't even got to worry about that. But with the 3 of Pentacles and the 2 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles, that's 10 of Pentacles. They want to create a 80-20. This person gave you 20% of this relationship while you gave them 80, and they're realizing that nope, they're not doing that no more. This person trying to figure out, what can I do to come forward? I need to say something. I don't want to lose this person forever. They don't want to lose this relationship, this connection forever. Yeah, with the 10 of Wands. If they lost you forever, what? This person does not want to walk around wondering what it would be like. They're ready to move forward and make this. Ooh, they're ready to move forward and solidify this relationship connection with the 4 of Wands. A lot of Wands energy. A lot of Wands energy, very passionate about this relationship connection. They're about to move their feet. They got the fire under them for you, and they're not stopping till they get you. Energy's energy. If it resonates. They're not stopping till they get you. With the 5 of Pentacles, the Empress. I'm gonna get me my Empress back. I'm gonna get me my Empress. I don't care if 411, the significant date, 1111. They may see that, okay, with the 10 of Wands, it's a heavy burden not to be with you, but they don't want you out in the cold, and they don't want to be out in the cold from you. Divine counterpart, energy's energy. If it resonates, there we go. The Emperor, Empress energy, because you are the only one that they desire and that they want to be with. And even in this, okay, so what I love about this is not only is it in the spiritual realm that they only desire and want to be with you, but also on the physical realm as well. Energy's energy. If it resonates, so we got the Hierophant sticking up, and we got the Ace of Swords sticking up, and we got the Judgment sticking up, and we got the Lover's card sticking out. Okay, so again, this person wants to put in all the work. This person's like, all right, I'm filling all 8 cups now. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. What I gotta do to fill all 8 cups for my divine feminine masculine, because I want to be with them. Somebody wants to tell you the truth about how they feel. That's why they don't want to be silent anymore. They don't want to lose this relationship, this connection. They want this. Energy's energy. If it resonates, one of you guys wanted to see, and how did I know this deck chose me? Because this is the back, the Sun card, and I knew. Okay, so this is Alien Tarot. If you want to look it up, I see no Arthur's or nothing in here. I don't even know where the book is, but again, this person, the judgment call that they're calling on themselves is being with you. The Lovers, heavy Gemini energy. Energy's energy. If it resonates, Libra, Gemini, and this new moon was in Libra again, so heavy air sign energy. That's why I kept picking up heavy air sign. Sometimes the divine gives me the rundown on the moon, right, and they tell me everything, and then sometimes I just go with the flow of the energy of the moon, and it comes out to be the sign of the moon. So it's very strange how that happens. Sometimes they say indulge and figure it out and read and figure what's going on. And sometimes I don't, and I just don't, and I just still pick up the energy. But again, they want to be with you. They're honoring their truth, acknowledging the truth. Anything for you not to walk away with this 8 of Cups, like what I got to do. What I gotta say. And this is where this conversation has to be had by you. Energies, I want to be with you, but I'm scared. Top of the deck, baby. I want to be with you, but I'm scared. Okay, well, what are you scared of? Do y'all bite? Somebody here must bite. Y'all bite because there's nothing because nothing even mattered at all. This person knows that nothing matters when it comes to you but being with you. Okay, clarity, energy, taking a risk. Okay, your lips on mine. Again, that's sexual energy. Okay, you're always in my dreams. You're easy to open up to. 444. Okay, twin flame activation, baby. Thank you for the confirmation, baby. Okay, you are peaceful. 1111. There we go. Another confirmation. And patience and destiny. This person destined to be with you, walking down memory lane. I love you guys so much. Yes, it is what it is. It is what it's gonna be. This person knows that you're who they want to be with. Yeah, looking for the signs. So they're looking for the signs. What's giving this person the confidence is the signs that they get towards this relationship, this connection. Yeah, they're focusing on coming towards you. Energy's energy. This person, this energy, I never felt this energy so focused. Yeah, changing their tune, what they do, how they say, the people that they're around, listening to music. Love music, honoring their truth. Okay, somebody's listening to a lot of love music. That's how they know when they listen to love music or they hear love music, they think about you. They're avoiding drama by ending it with these third-party situation, relationship connections. They're stepping into the void. They're accepting responsibility. This person doesn't know what's going to happen, but they're stepping into it. They're like, fuck it, I'll take, ooh, I cuss, damn, shit. They'll take a risk. I'm trying. I'm really trying. Okay, here we go. And support. Okay, they're getting support from the divine to move forward. I also feel like they're getting support from family members to help them. You know, they're telling them, slow down. You got this. This is a relationship connection for you. What God has for you, no man or woman can take away from you. Go ahead and take that. Make that move. I love this. I love the support this person's getting. These are people that want to see them win. Okay, protection. They want to protect you as well. They're avoiding drama. So this is what they're cleaning themselves of, these third party situations, toxicity, substance abuse, and they're protecting you from something you didn't know. Yeah, whatever it is, don't try to figure it out. It's not your job. Just know that this person's coming towards very patient, another patient energy as well. Spirit says keep going. The moon is to remind you that no matter what phase you in, you're always whole. With all these rainbows, not only signifying figuring out their sexuality, but also signifying the inner strength to fix things, right? Because rainbows signify inner self-regulation, cleansing, avoiding toxicity, doing what you got to do. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Yeah, there we go. Confirmation. Okay, energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. You don't have to be with a cheater. I wouldn't be with a cheater energy either. Okay, watch for the signs. Again, butterflies are significant. I know we're moving into the fall months, but you may see butterflies. Listen, everywhere I go, my spirit guides are bluebirds. Everywhere I go for the past couple of days, I'll come outside my patient's house. I'll look and I'm like, oh, there's a bluebird. Or, yeah, no, I can't talk about that at work, right? We already talked about that here, where I kind of got in trouble for helping a patient. She said it, so I just confirmed, and she got really spooked out. But bluebirds are very significant. There's a lot of death energy happening because we're coming to the end of the year. The 9 signifying if there's loved ones that pass away, they will show up as bluebirds. Okay, so very random spots and places. You're like, why are they there? And they just been showing me all week. So I had a patient, her husband passed away. I be trying. You do you know how hard it is to sit with a grandmother that lost her grandson, and he's like, say something, and I'm like about to cry, and they're looking at me like I'm crazy, but it's because I can't, right? It's so hard. It's so hard. But her husband passed away, and guess what? I came out of her house yesterday, and there were 2 bluebirds. And I was like, oh, don't say nothing. I didn't, but I know, okay? Embrace the uncertainty, cut their losses. Somebody was really stubborn when it came to third-party situations, but third parties don't compare to coming to be with you in this divine relationship connection, because now they know. I feel like this person, you may have said, oh, we're twin flame soulmates, but I think what really had to happen was they needed to get the confirmation on their own. The divine needed you to take a step back and stop trying to show this person how you mean the world to me. Stop trying to prove this person who they are in your life. And the divine wanted this person to see for themselves. Now, whether this is new person, past person, these aren't energies that you already learned the lesson. These are people that really tie twin flame. It's twin flame energy. So if you haven't met your twin flame, then you will. You know what I'm saying? Energy's energy. If it, wait, Spirit said Bible verse after. Okay. Let's get one of these. Did I grab those cards? Yes, I did. All right. Okay, new start. Somebody wants a new start. They'll take a risk. Manifesting miracles. Your dreams are your reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow the guidance. They're going to continue to follow the guidance of what they want in life, okay? Of who they want, what they want, and making a conscious effort. My cat, you know what, Papa? You better stay off of my tarot cards. He like rolls on my tarot cards like, boy. That's why I have to close my door. It's like, why are you rolling all over my tarot cards? He's trying to put a little bit of magic on them. You know what I'm saying? Romance, Cupid, arrow, strike. They never stop loving you. They want to create this balance within this relationship, this connection. Love is not always about agreeing for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Communication is key here. They want to communicate how they feel. You know what? Why I love the Emperor energy came out first, because Divine Masculine wants to lead in the human form. He already knows a feminine leads his connection spiritual. Masculines lead here on earth by protecting and providing, and feminines lead in spiritual world by protecting and providing. And that's how they create balance. And that's when you got yourself a divine union. Energy's energy. I've been studying and researching this stuff enough to know that him coming out and this Emperor energy, you know, you should let the man lead, but whatever role you position you take in the relationship, it should be the masculine leading. Okay. Again, I love that coming onto earth. I really feel like they want the sexual, when I get that feeling, I want sexual healing. Somebody may want to like rub your body down. Hold on, I have to cover her boobs and her peas. We call them peas in my house. But again, see, body massages are significant. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed at this very moment. So again, this person really always envisions you being intimate. Okay, emotions are a necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. If you ever did something to this person, said something to this person, again, somebody, both of y'all were ashamed of what you done or said, they were holding on to that so tight. That's why they weren't giving this relationship, this connection, a chance, because they were holding on to it so tight. Okay, when it comes to the matters of the heart, there's no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands the understanding of love in life. Again, here we go with all this love energy. Must be love in the brain that got me feeling this way. Okay, deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. And this person following their intuition when it comes to this relationship, this connection, and doing what feels right. If loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right. Okay. You are loved more than you consciously know. Share your insecurities with the one you love. You'll be surprised and reassured by their reaction. Love is all around you. That's clearly the divine wants you guys to communicate, but nobody ain't saying nothing. Nobody's saying nothing, okay? Love generates love. You will receive positive confirmation of this in the next few days. Somebody kept asking when. I don't like to put dates. I don't like to put times unless I'm guided to. But you will receive positive confirmation of this in the next few days. Keep on loving, not only you, but stay in the loving energy. And you will keep on receiving even greater love in return. Love generates love. And this person's realizing, or maybe you're realizing, and in order to be loved, you got to generate love, okay? Life is forever changing in accordance with nature's divine will. May we lovingly embrace life-changing season and knowledge that all is as it should be and that love is all there. I just feel like the patient energy surrounding this person saying, all right, I'm exactly where I need to be. I'm doing exactly what I need to do to be able to come forward to be with you. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates, okay? No matter what changes life brings, nothing will change my love for you. You give my life purpose. Because of you, I feel safe. That's a big energy here. Safety. See, you provided this masculine, this safe energy is what I feel. In return, they need to provide that back. Okay. I'm forever grateful. Thank you. And safety comes in and as reassurance, conversation, opening up, creating a balance, healed energy, letting go of resentment. I feel like, you know what's so interesting is I really feel like this person's trying to manifest you way more than you ever tried, because they always wanted to be with you. But it was better to lie, sneak, steal, cheat, third parties, because anything that comes easy isn't worth having. But they didn't want to do the work. It is what it is. It is what's going to be. Now they know they have to do the work, okay? Stop taking life so seriously. Achievements and possessions will pale into insignificance when your journey back home to the light from which everything stems. Again, this person was probably, maybe you were being too serious. Somebody was just being too serious. Like, life's a box of chocolates, right? You never know. Forrest Gump might be significant. You never know what you're going to get. Okay, let go of past inhibitions. Be creative and allow your imagination to run wild. Your life will transform in ways you never thought possible. There is a heavy sobriety energy here. Maybe somebody needed to sober up, change their life. You know, there was heavy substance abuse. Again, with this third party, it was easier. This third party fed this person substance abuse. And now they're like realizing that's not what I want. I want love. I want life. Must be love on the brain that got me feeling this way. Okay, now the Lord himself gives you peace. Always by means, the Lord will always be with you. Again, because this person's not fighting it anymore. The less they fight, the more peace they feel about this relationship, about this connection. 316, significant date, Taurus. Yeah, look at this. I'll scream right now. Look at this. Freedom and divine union. Freedom. Yes, freedom and divine union. When we can be our true selves, we're then able to be free. And divine union, congratulations, okay? It's time to celebrate. Both you and your partners have healed and learned the important lessons to allow this union to manifest. Energy to energy. Somebody's going down memory lane. They're realizing why they love you, how they love you, who you are to them. They're getting guided by the divine. It don't get no better than this, that you are really the one and only one that they want to be with. I love you guys so much. Happy Saturday. Oh, I love this reading. I'll be smiling all day. But I love you guys so much. Email me, sunshinegoddess323@gmail.com. I love you guys. And I'll catch you guys on my midday mix or my next read, whatever comes first. Mwah.